Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. INTAR Theater continues their season with Academy Award nominee Jose Rivera's latest play, Adoration of the Old Woman. Heading up the cast is Raul Castillo from HBO's hit series Looking. Directed by Patricia McGregor, it will play a limited engagement through April 6th, and I caught up with the company during a break in rehearsal. Talk about the play, what you loved about the play and why you wanted to do it here.
The play operates on many levels, both politically, socially. It really speaks to our community in that it is a play about Latin America, specifically Puerto Rico. But it was an opportunity for me to bring all the generations of INTAR together on one stage. We have Socorro Santiago, who's been on our stages for as long as I remember, and I'll never say how old because she'll kill me, and she's within earshot. Jose Rivera, who of course is the marquee name of Latin American theater. And then the younger generation. Carmen Zilles is this young woman that I saw first on stage at the Atlantic Theater Company at Chimichangas and Zoloft by Fernanda Copel. Really excited to bring her in. And then Raul Castillo, who everybody knows, of course, is on that new TV show, that fabulous TV show Looking. And Jose Perez, who it's his third time on our stage since I've been the AD. And really excited to have JJ back with us. And then Patricia McGregor, who's a director of renown right now and really close to Jose. Jose brought her in, and Patricia also comes from the Caribbean, which is kind of great. She really has a very good, keen sense of Caribbean DNA and what that means for us politically. Like, we all sort of have that, like, political fire. I mean, it's not uncommon for us to be screaming about politics in our houses, and Patricia understands that from her end of the Caribbean, as well as all of us that come from, Puerto Rico, Cuba, the northern coast of Colombia, on that part of the Caribbean. So we like to talk politics and sex. So
I love that. So
Me too.
What attracted you to want to direct this play, and tell me what you love about Jose's writing?
Well, I love Jose's writing because it mixes both the lyric and the very earthy, grounded with the political. I feel like he's working on all three levels at all times. And this particular piece, I'm from St. Croix in the Virgin Islands, which is near Puerto Rico, and we have a lot of questions about what is our relationship with America? What is this kind of territory, commonwealth? What are these relationships, and where do we benefit and where do we lose part of our culture as we negotiate this relationship with America, with the mainland? And also, it's about generations. What do we pass on? There's a very old woman. They joke she's between 100 and 150 years old, and I have a lot of elders in my family where they kind of are mythologized. You don't know how old they are, but and I've had some people pass, and when they pass, something is lost. And part of what this play looks at is the beauty of what the elders hold and what is lost when they pass on, and then what the next generation brings, and what is our responsibility to kind of bring life and vibrancy even as something else passes over. So I just find it to be magical, and also kind of body, in the beginning scene, there's a lot of language where you go, they're saying what? Oh my gosh, I gotta close my ears, or open my ears, because I think that the people are all really fighting for what they believe in, fighting for family, fighting for their country, and so I think it's high stakes, beautiful poetry, and something that feels very personal to me, being from the Caribbean.
So how excited are you to be a part of this project?
I'm so excited. It's been it all happened really quickly, and I'm thrilled, and everyone's wonderful, and the play is incredible, so I'm very excited, yeah.
So you're new to the world of Jose Rivera, right?
I'm pretty new, yeah. I just graduated from school, and I've known of Jose for a very long time, and actually one of my first, to get into the Yale School of Drama, I did a monologue from Cloud Tectonics by Jose Rivera, and so my sort of relationship with him started there, doing that, and then I kind of knew him and done a few readings with him, and we've been friends, and he's been sort of a mentor to me for many years, but this is my first time getting to do a full production, so it's exciting.
So who do you play? What can you tell us?
I play Adoration. I play the adoration of the title, and a ghost, and my great-granddaughter is here, and we've got independence in the works, and it's sort of an exciting time for her, even though she's a little bit on the outside of the action, living through the play.
You've quite a history with Jose Rivera. Tell me.
I love Jose. I think he's so incredibly talented. One of my favorite playwrights. I've worked with him through his writers group, and this is actually the first time I've performed in one of his plays, and it's really lovely. I just love digging into the poetry and beauty of his worlds.
And working with this cast and your director.
Amazing, amazing. It's been a really great group of people, and it's such a wonderful thing when you sit down around that table for the first read and everybody is just in it and present and excited about the material, and we're asking questions and discovering, and it's just a beautiful thing, and has been from day one.
And today is your second day of tech, and you start performances tomorrow.
We do. I was just thinking about that, like, wow, tomorrow there will be an audience.
So when you first read the play, tell me what went through your mind and your thoughts on his beautiful writing.
He captures the world so well with so little amount of with so little words. He automatically transports you to a place. It's lyrical. It's aggressive. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Tell me who you play in the show without giving anything away.
I play Cheo, who is a love interest, a little competitive with Ismael, who's played by Raul Castillo. He's a kind of a Che Guevara character-ish, or he wants to be, and he loves his people. He loves the people of Puerto Rico, and he wants them to become free.
And you're sort of the crux of the play.
The crux of the play, the heart, the soul. To me, she's my mom. She's my godmother. She is all the people I've grown up knowing how they felt about and how they spoke about home, whatever that is. It's not just Puerto Rico, but everyone has that opinion, that perception of Puerto Rico. This one is just navigating it in her own way, in her own time, along with the turmoil of her life, her secrets, which everyone has. Those magnificent secrets that supersede all boundaries. And I'm having too much fun.
You have a history with Jose.
I do.
Tell me when you first started and what you love about his writing.
I've known Jose's writing since I was in college. I first read Marisol when I was about probably 18, 19 years old, and I fell in love with his writing then, with Cloud Tectonics, with a lot of, references to Salvador Dali Make Me Hot, and then those are plays that I read, and then I actually got my equity card presenting School of the Americas at the Public, which was a co-production between Labyrinth, my theater company, and the Public Theater. And that was the first time I worked with Jose directly. John Ortiz was in that production, and Felix Solis, and all these it was a great cast and a great group of people to work with. And then after that, I got to do another play of Jose's, Flowers, at EST, Ensemble Studio Theater, and I did references to Salvador Dali Make Me Hot at a small theater downtown. So, I've got to work with him quite a number of times, and he's been a friend and mentor for many years.
Tell me what you love about his writing.
There's no one like him in the American theater. I think he's like one of a kind. I think he's one of our, he's one of the great Latino writers out there working in the United States and abroad. I think Jose is a poet at heart. I don't think we have many writers like him. He just brings these beautiful worlds and characters to the stage that I don't think anyone has done quite like the way that he does, and he just brings great poetry and imagery and heart and love. There's a lot of love in his plays, and he's just he brings a lot of soul to the stage, I think, and I feel really lucky to be part of this company for sure.
What can you tell us about the role that you're playing in this play?
Ismael he's a what can I tell you about the part that I'm playing?
Without giving anything away.
Exactly. He's the lover. He's charismatic. He's incredibly smart, and he believes passionately in Puerto Rican statehood, which I think is a controversial subject, but that's what his politics are, and I think he believes in them passionately, and it's such a great character. He's a lot of fun to play. He's incredibly funny and charming, I think, in a lot of ways. Yeah.
And working with this cast and your director?
Oh, having a great time. It's been a quick process, but it's been a lot of fun, and the cast is, just there's a lot of love. And I knew Socorro and I knew JJ and Carmen. I met Danielle when we started working on the play, and there's a lot of, I think everyone just came together in this really beautiful way, and I think everyone believes in the play and puts the play first. And we're lucky when we're part of a project like that on any level, So,
Well, you just finished season 1 of the HBO hit Looking, where you co-star opposite Jonathan Groff. Tell me what that whole experience has been like for you.
Kind of like this play. Like, everyone really believes in the project and puts that first. And so when you have that kind of symbiotic coming together, I think something special comes of it. So I feel really lucky to be part of it. It's my first, kind of arc on a TV show, and I think Richie, my character, is such a great character, and Jonathan Groff is a great scene partner, and the rest of the cast is awesome. Andrew Haig and Michael Lannon, who head, the production, they're wonderful leaders, and I feel really lucky to be part of that production like this one, and it feels great to bounce from this, HBO TV show to an off-Broadway play, working with Jose Rivera and INTAR, who I started with INTAR, and my first acting gig in New York City with INTAR, and it's great to be back here. So, yeah.
And you've just been renewed for season 2 of Looking. How excited are you?
That's why I'm really excited. I got up to series regular, so that's like even more exciting. But I'm excited to get back, back to San Francisco in the fall and get to explore more of Richie. I think the writers are doing such great work with him, and he's such an interesting character and three-dimensional, and you don't see many of those on TV, especially for Latino actors, I think, and I feel really lucky to be able to bring him to life.